Hello SLAPAFISH community, welcome back to another Resident console video. So in this video, I'm going to be driving the K-91 version 2. So basically, this is a tier 8 Soviet premium medium tank. I'm going to be doing 2 replays of the tank. Also, I kind of just want to if you don't want to watch for the entire 10-minute video, if you want to know the full review of this tank really quick, it's a very cheap medium tank at 8,250 gold, which is one of the cheapest medium tanks I've seen for tier 8. If you've ever played the CS52 list, the tier 8 Polish medium tank, this plays very, very similar to that tank. It has somewhat good armor, but don't rely on the armor. The DPM is 1,808, and it's 5 degrees of gun depression. It plays a lot like the CS52 list, but without the gun depression, but with a little bit more armor and mobility. So yeah, it's a good tank. So yeah, what else do I want to talk about this tank? So let's go with the crew and equipment I have with the tank. So my equipment is advanced loader, gun stabilizer, advanced powertrain, enhanced target info. My commander, which is for some reason I didn't put my K-91 crew in here. I did. So my crew is born leader, rapid loading, 6th sense, silent driving, deadeye, armor angling, camouflage expertise, multiple shot, and green thumb. So yeah, like I said, K-91 version 2, it plays very, very, very similar to the CS52 list. It has less gun depression, but a little bit more armor. The armor works actually pretty nicely, especially when you're top tier. The penetration is decent, 212. Premium penetration is 290, so you still got that premium penetration, which I believe it's heat rounds, I think. Yes, it is heat rounds. What is the shell velocity of the tank? The shell velocity does not stack up to a K-91. The max shell velocity for your standard round is only 1,150. I think the shell velocity for the K-91 is 1,400, maybe 1,500, maybe even higher, which I can look right quick. If you're thinking this is going to be a K-91 tier 8, think again. This is the K-91's turret in the middle of the K-91's hull, but does not have what the K-91 is known for. The K-91 is known for having amazing shell velocity and amazing view range. This tank does not have that. This tank has mobility and pretty decent amount of armor. And what else? An okay DPM at 1,807. And really good premium penetration, 290. It's, yeah, pretty much what I'm saying about the tank. If you're thinking it's a K-91 at tier 8, you like your K-91? Because I do. You would really want it to be like the K-91, just have the shell velocity and the view range. But it doesn't have it. It's a different style of tank. This thing's only 8,250 gold. I do have the tank for rent. The question is, am I going to buy it? I kind of find it fun because the armor, that was a heat round from that CS53. So the turret armor works. Sometimes it's 220 at the front, which is actually pretty decent. You do have your cupolas, which are pretty flat with 220 mil, with 185 right there. The armor does work. Your side armor for your hull is 80 millimeters, so you can somewhat side scrape in this tank. And yeah. Also, what is Silver Boost? Silver Boost is 50%, XP Boost is 10%, and yeah. So let's go on to the very next match, because I actually have a very quick match I did on Al Haloof, I think it was. I can actually show you the mobility when I go down the slope. So starting 13, 14 seconds into this video, into this match, going down the slope. I was hitting like 75, rushing. I'm actually keeping up with this LTG. This is the kind of mobility. And the horsepower per ton is 19.58, which ain't bad. I mean, that's pretty good. But also, I have the horsepower per ton, the powertrain on here, so I can pretty decently climb up these hills. So I'm actually going into a really good spot. If you can hold down with this tank and use your 5 degrees of gun depression and just wiggle your armor back and forth, the tank can actually rip apart people. It's pretty decent. I'm actually going up this somewhat angled hill at 30 kilometers. So that's not bad. So there's a 14.5 right there, and there's an Iron Rain right here. Hello, Iron Rain. The Iron Rain's probably going to pin me in the turret. Yeah, there's the pin. Because it aimed at, no, it actually pinned right through my turret. I think the Iron Rain's shooting heat. I'm pretty sure because that second round was a heat shell. So one penetrated, one bounced. I just got shot by another tank and it bounced. T-37 bounced off my turret. So the turret can be quite bouncy if you wiggle your tank back and forth. And yeah, you can work with it. I kind of like this tank. It's pretty fun. I just wish it had that amazing shell velocity that the K-91 is known for having. And hello, Rover 237, because it would be super easy. It'd be really good at destroying light tanks, because that's why the K-91 is good. Shell velocity and the amazing view range of the K-91 does. I mean, 380 view range at tier 8, it's not bad. 400 would be better for this tank. Maybe 390. But yeah, 380 works. It's not the amazing view range, but it still works. But I do like the mobility. I mean, it's a lot of trade-offs that you get. Like, you have a fully traversable turret on the K-91-2. You don't have that on the K-91. The K-91 has like 9 degrees of gun depression, which I miss on this tank. But that's only at the site. Hello, Charioteer. And you're going to go down in a couple of seconds, and goodbye. So right now I'm getting shot by a T-92 and the M12. I dodged the M12 shot because I knew it was aiming at me. And yeah, really wanted to take out the M12, but wasn't able to. What is the accuracy of this tank? Also, this is a really good ram. Destroyed that T-92 very easily. Now I'm just going to load and take out the artillery. Goodbye, artillery. So the accuracy of this tank is .35, which is actually, it's an okay accurate gun. Not the best accuracy, but the aim time is pretty good at 2.2 seconds. So yeah, I don't know what else to say about the K-91-2. It is a cheap. I said it was a cheap medium tank. It's got somewhat armor. It's got the mobility. And yeah. What else? Decent DPM at 1,807. Well, 1,808. Hello, Progetto 54. Like, right here, I am struggling to use my 5 degrees of gun depression. Like, it needs more gun depression to work that turret. And also, that Progetto 54 managed to put a shot through my turret. See, like I was saying, like, the turret does bounce shots, but it's... You just gotta wiggle it back and forth so people won't hit your weak points. You can't go hold down. You just got to learn how to use your turret armor. That Progetto 54 may have shot through my upper plate, which ain't that strong. Made 126,000 over that game. So anyway, that's it for this video. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, ultimate stuff fish, because why would you not? And peace out. See ya.